Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about Scrum. Now what is Scrum? Scrum is nothing but yet another methodology using which we can develop a software, right? Using which we can lead a team, we can organize a team. Now Scrum is definitely based on Agile. So this is a Agile methodology. Alright, so now moving forward, when it comes to Scrum or when it comes to Agile, as we have already discussed earlier, it is based on repetition. We need to do what? We need to conquer our job by distributing the work in a smaller chunk, right? And we will achieve individual chunk using repetitions. Now these repetitions are known as a sprint when it comes to Scrum. Alright, now friends, when it comes to a Scrum team, there are majorly three components, three categories of people in a Scrum team. Firstly, there is this product owner. This is a very important part of Scrum where product owner has major responsibility. Product owner is responsible for the overall success of the entire product. Then we have the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is responsible to manage the entire team, to manage the process. And finally, the development team, the team which actually perform the work, the team who actually works and develop the entire product. Alright, so these are the three components when it comes to the team of a Scrum methodology. Alright, so now moving forward, who is a product owner? What exact responsibility are of a product owner? Now let us try to analyze. A product owner is a channel between customer, team, users, stakeholders, right? And product owner is responsible for the product success. So definitely product owner will in touch with customer, team, users, stakeholders. Product owner will gain information from customers, team, users, stakeholder, and definitely decide based on the inputs and take decisions. Now definitely the product owner is responsible for product success. Product owner will prioritize the workflow, identify the backlogs and definitely process the things based on the backlogs, and hence optimize the entire process. And indeed product owner will give the direction to the entire process of development. Alright, now let us discuss about the Scrum Master. Who is the Scrum Master? Scrum Master is a person who manages the process, right? Scrum Master will provide the process related information to team, keep process on track, and in short manage the overall process. Now let us quickly check the development team. Now development team are the actual people who will does the work, right? So these are the group of people who will work as a team and will perform the work. Now there is an interaction with the product owner in every sprint. So the development team will be in touch with the product owner as well, and definitely the Scrum Master will help the team to be on track and perform the operations. Alright. Now the development team themselves will manage the development, testing and production. So there is no separate team. The development team will take care of everything. And the process is supervised by the Scrum Master, right? So pretty standard stuff. Now what is a sprint? A sprint is a time frame where we have multiple categories, multiple sections. Now a sprint can be categorized majorly into 4 parts. These are sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review, and finally sprint retrospective. Alright, now let us discuss about individual part one by one. Firstly, let us discuss about what happens in sprint planning. As the name suggests, overall we will plan for the entire sprint, right? So firstly we analyze what is feasible, and then we commit that what should be completed in the following sprint. Now moving forward, there is a yet another concept of time box. What do we mean by time box? A time box is typically a time duration of a 1 month or less, and this particular time box duration is decided by the project management. Alright, so a time box is nothing but the entire sprint duration. Alright, so what is a sprint? Sprint duration is based on time box, right? And in a sprint we have multiple categories which we have seen couple of minutes earlier. Alright, now when it comes to sprint, the team targets to deliver a working product. Even though the product is a small product, a microservice, that is okay, but the team tries to deliver a working product by the end of every sprint. Alright, now moving forward, what exactly is a daily scrum? This is the second part of a entire sprint. Let me quickly show you the diagram once again. There is sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. We have already seen sprint planning. Let us discuss about daily scrum. Alright, so let me quickly navigate to the slide. Here is the daily scrum. Alright, now daily scrum, as the name suggests, this is a short daily meeting between the team and definitely the higher authorities. And this meeting is basically a morning meeting. Before the day starts, there is this meeting, and majorly the discussions are what to do today, what is the target of that specific day. Then moving forward, there is a short piece of information given based on what was done yesterday. So in daily scrum, basically we decide the daily target and we discuss about the previous day. This is usually a super short 15 minutes to 20 minutes meeting. Alright, now there is a yet another very important question, which is any obstacles. So the team members share their thoughts and their experience related to any obstacles they have faced in the last day or in couple of days, and based on the obstacles, the scrum master should help the team to overcome the obstacles. Alright, and then basically the team will calculate the progress and they will also calculate the pending work in the daily scrum. This seems to be a very lengthy process, but usually it is a quick and very short process because this is done daily, right? So the new information is comparatively less when it comes to daily scrum meeting. Alright, and finally the commitments are made for that day. So this is again an important point. Finally, let us talk about obstructions. Alright, so the scrum master will help to remove any obstructions the team faces. So this is the job of the scrum master, to run the process smoothly, right? So scrum master is definitely the person who is responsible to manage the process. Alright, so now let's discuss about the sprint review. Now what is a sprint review? As the name suggests, we will review the work which is done in the sprint. This is the second last step of the sprint, and this is usually the conclusion part where we try to review the work which is done in the sprint. Alright, so as the name suggests, first of all we review that what's achieved in the sprint. We demonstrate the newest created products to the stakeholders. Stakeholders can be some users or maybe the customer itself, right? So there could be like multiple stakeholders who will visit and try to be a part of the demonstration of the newly created product in the sprint. Then the team will also like a showcase, they will also discuss about what are the issues which were faced in the sprint and how they overcome the issues and finally delivered the product. Alright, then there would be also discussion about what went well, what are the things which were good in the sprint, and then there would be a discussion on backlogs as well. Backlogs and things like that are definitely under the product owner. The product owner will discuss about the backlogs and what are the things which are completed in the sprint. So discussions and reviews goes in the sprint review phase. All right, now finally there would be again a discussion on the future sprint. What's next, what needs to be done in the future sprint. All right, now comes the sprint retrospective phase. All right, so this is nothing but a planning of the next sprint. This is prior to next sprint planning. Then in here there is a 3 to 4 hours meeting. This is the usual scenario. There may be a longer meeting, there might be a shorter meeting in different organizations, but overall it is usually 3 to 4 hours of meeting. And in this there is a discussion about what went well in the sprint and how we can improve over the current sprint and improve our work in our next sprint. All right, so then apart from that there are a couple of commitments also done. So what will we commit to improve the next sprint? So in here there are like a couple of decisions which are made to improve the next sprint. And finally the next sprint will start and we will definitely repeat the sprint again. So this is nothing but the Scrum methodology, the way the teams will work who follow Scrum. Definitely Scrum is a very popular methodology, and Scrum is now very popular in industry. Many company has shifted their methodology from other things like waterfall model or SDLC or some other methodology to Scrum. Scrum is definitely one of the most popular methodology used in industry right now. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.